told some friends at school that I was gay, and they decided to spread it around the entire of the student body, and there was quite a lot of bullying that happened.
I was at a school in which some people there weren't as great as other people, and some environments that the school created were not as accepting and open.
I hadn't told anyone that I was gay until, very late. All through my teens I kind of denied it and didn't want to be gay.
I thought it would be a really big issue, that people would have a problem with it, friends would judge me for it, that people wouldn't want to be my friend.
There was lots of talk of the gays being unnatural.
Jokes and mocking and all those sorts of things that you kind of read about in the press, and people think, well, that doesn't happen.
The biggest deal for me was coming out to my family, and being of Indian origin, I guess within the Indian community, or parts of it at least, it's still quite a taboo.
My mum was in the room and she just went, "Oh, John, you're so gay." And then I turned around and went, "Yeah, well, I am," and shouted that out in front of everybody and ran out the house. I came back 20 minutes later and we've never had a discussion about it since.
It is a struggle, it's hard, and I think being out is not always the easiest thing.
I had worries when I arrived in London for university that maybe I might encounter homophobia or negative attitudes, and I really didn't know what to expect.
LSE is probably one of the best places to work if you're an LGBT person. I've never ever once experienced a problem or a negative reaction.
LSE is just a really good place to work as an LGBT person.
LSE is very welcoming. We've got students here from every country in the world nearly. We've got students here from all different backgrounds, including different sexualities, different genders, and that's something that's really important to us.
I know LSE graduates I've met that were here at the school 10, 15 years ago, and the story they tell about the battle for equality and rights that they had is a story that I'm pleased to say isn't one we experience today.
LSE is definitely not a homophobic institution. There are a great deal of people that either don't care or just have completely supportive views of people.
It's the best place and the best environment I've ever worked in terms of being out in the workplace. No one here will judge me, I know that, I've been completely open about it. And to go further than that, actually, we've got a staff team and a student body who are not only supportive to others coming out, but will almost ferociously argue and fight against any kind of discrimination.
The LGBT officer works really closely with me and with other officers within the student unit to make sure that any student feels that they are welcome here.
Being LGBT officer for the LSE Students' Union is an enormous privilege. I care passionately about these issues.
It is hard, but we are here to support you. And there are loads of people who've gone through it before you, and they're all there to give you advice, including myself.
You have to take the bull by the horns and do it. And you know what, if you come out to someone and they're an arsehole to you, then they don't deserve to know you.
You will eventually get to a point where you're comfortable about your sexuality, and comfortable about talking to people about it, and comfortable about living your life how you want to live it.
To know you're not alone, to know that there are other people out there who have had similar experiences, and that there are people out there right now who would support you and help you.
The LSE is the most diverse university in the United Kingdom. We celebrate and welcome diversity. Small-mindedness, prejudice simply inhibits intellectual debate. We don't stand for that.
It's like what everybody says, it does get better.
Be yourself, be honest, be gay. Not that important.